then we don't do that Louis V, cause we keep it Milanese. This in Paris, call me Internationale. Happy on some zombie shit, juggernaut, quick revive, speedy cold.
Ciao, buongiorno, wherever you are, whoever you are, I don't care what time it is, everything, Real Madrid, go.
Don't forget, tutti ragazzi.
My guys, my boys. Well, man, this is quite possibly the biggest fixture since Barcelona at the new camp. I remember it was a big day, not just for Inter, it was a huge day for Inter worldwide. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some sort of hype around that day again. Probably not the best result to go into it, but I'm joined by Christian, the real ass Rivas. How you going, young assassin?
I am living it up and just sitting here looking at shit online.
And Mario Gagliano, a brain of the Dalai Lama and Einstein combined. How you doing, bro?
So,
always. Go on. It's going to be a big one Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. my time, Tuesday night for the gentleman or somewhere else. Unless am I one day early? Is it Thursday morning my time? Let me make sure I get that right. It's 7 a.m. I know that for a fact. I need to get that right before we start this. It's Wednesday.
I would not wake up that early to watch.
Wait,
I'm
no.
woken up at 6 a.m., so I can't talk shit.
7 a.m. is early. This is why I say you guys wouldn't survive a single match day underneath here, bro. Who am I going to party with at 2:55 a.m.?
First of all, 2:55 a.m. would be ideal for me. 3 a.m. would be ideal for me because you can go clubbing, and from going clubbing, you go back. Oh, well, we're in COVID life. So instead of clubbing, you be on Call of Duty. You be sitting there playing till 3 a.m. Once 3 a.m. comes, boom, let's watch the inner game. Right after that, I'm passing the fuck up. But 6 a.m., that's a fucking... Mario, you know the 6 a.m. games I'd be waking up for?
I don't wake up for one. I wouldn't watch my mother.
So what time is kickoff for Madrid for you guys? Is that like 8 o'clock
3
p.m. for you guys? 3 p.m. That's pretty
2:45.
cool. But that's a weekday. So are you both at work during that time?
I am.
Yeah.
So what do you guys usually do? Do you guys like check updates like every 5 minutes or so? Are you like that, or you just wait for it to buzz?
I put this game on my screen and fucking YOLO.
Yeah.
Game on the screen? That's mad.
I'm on my phone, have it while I'm working in airplane. Got that shit right there, and I'm just sitting there like that.
I got 3 monitors. I got my email on one. I got the game on the other one. I got Football Manager on the third.
Cool. Love it. All right, let's talk about how we're going to go into against Real Madrid. We're expecting a lineup slightly similar against Parma. If I'm correct, Christian Rivas, no Lukaku, it's going to be rough.
Well, considering one of the guys in many group chats and many Facebook chats, I got my PlayStation controller to pick out who I'm going to start. And then I'm trying to learn if R1 or L1 is the sprint. Circle, is that still the shoot?
What shoot?
X is pass. And triangle is through ball.
Get into it, man. Get into it. It's been 3 minutes. We haven't even spoken about the game yet, bro.
So I'm gonna sit there and use my left analog stick to move around. Cause I'm Antonio Conte out there playing. But
Listen, Toro, when I move this here, you move this way. Toro, X. Lukaku. Destro!
All right, Rivas, get serious. Real Madrid in 2 days. What's going to happen? How do you see it going, bro?
Madrid's defense is some shit. I'm going to say that much.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit there and say what I would ideally start, even though I know it's not going to happen. I would play a 3-5-1-1. I would probably line up my midfield of Barella, Vidal, and I'm stuck between Ninja and Brozo, but I'll probably go Ninja just to make things spicy. Put Ericsson right behind Toro.
So 3-5-1-1, you said.
Yeah.
3-5-1-1. You've got De Vrij, Bastoni, and Danilo. So you'd most likely be looking at Darmian on the left because of how quickly he has adapted to Conte. Maybe Ashley Young, but I'd probably be going Darmian. Less accident prone at the moment. So, and then we have Barella, Vidal, Christian, what was your last slot in for the midfield?
Probably Ninja. I'd keep it interesting just because my boy Ben Referee keeps asking why Ninja isn't in the midfield, and I think about it, he would be a good fit back there. Why not try it out and see how it would work with Barella, Ninja, Vidal there, and then slot Ericsson as a attacking midfielder or a second striker, whatever you want to do, and see how it works. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You gonna play Andrea Pinamonte? I mean, we
For
don't have
sure
Alexis
not.
and we don't have Lukaku. It's too early to risk it.
Yeah. So you'd be playing Ericsson behind Lautaro, and hopefully Hakimi can do what he does best and basically play right wing forward half the time. Anyway, he seemed a little rusty with his touch and whatnot lately, but I still think he's always one of the better performers on the pitch, and trust Inter fans to expect prime Dani Alves within 3 minutes of him on the field for us. Mario, what's your outlook going into Real Madrid, man? Most colorful European side of all time. 12 or 13, Rivas will correct me on that. Is it 13 Champions Leagues altogether?
13.
Yeah, 13. So they've had 2 disappointing results. So to say that they're coming at us full guns blazing is a huge understatement, bro. We've got it coming.
I still don't think that they're gonna come out full guns blazing
No.
because right now with Madrid, they just got so much issues in that team, and their main issue for them is the main issue for us, the defense. But the main reason it's been a problem for us was we were trying to fit Kolarov so bad at that left center back position, and we were trying out different things. That's why the defense wasn't working for us. But when we put in Bastoni, De Vrij, and either Danilo or Skriniar, our defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's against Madrid, I don't see Conte experimenting too much. That's just my point of view.
Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Mario?
I wanna hope. I wanna put my my trust into Conte with this one. But if I have to watch another game of Kolarov playing center back, I might just kill myself because it's been so bad. Try to play center back when you have D'Ambrosio, who's a million times better defensively as a center back. Like Kolarov, if you put him as a left back, fine, whatever, I don't care. But as a center back, he fucking kills us. Like I noticed that what he likes to do is he likes to have the one central center back, Bastoni or De Vrij, and then have Kolarov and D'Ambrosio just play like left and right back, but then Barella and Brozovic or whoever the other center mid is, they come in like the 2 center backs pretty much and play like right in front of De Vrij. So they try to do that, and then that sort of opens up the attacking mid, whether it's Ericsson or Barella, whoever's in that mix. But then once that gets going, there's just really like nothing. It doesn't. It's not dangerous enough sometimes with the personnel that he has. But the idea is there. I see what he's trying to do, but it's just not. It's not executing. That makes sense.
I'll tell you what he's trying to do. He's trying to find the same spark that Sensi was providing at the start of last season. That's the unlocking truth to our midfield right there.
But I don't like
Sensi. In Kolarov's defense, though, if you look at what he's done on the field, yes, he's leaked almost 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 of the goals we've conceded this season have come from him. When you look at some of the attacks we've started, it's actually come from him. It's come from him.
He's a great attacking addition. He's a really good attacking addition. I've seen it.
That's fine, but at the same time, it's like we went from the best defense to Kolarov by himself destructing the whole team.
Yeah, you can't win. If we know that's the problem, and again, I give Conte credit for trying this out at the beginning of the season. Technically speaking, right now would still be preseason if we're looking at the regular season. We really didn't have a preseason. So right now at the beginning, he's still experimenting because he knows down the road when he needs to win, he's going to win. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do I agree with it? Not really, but in the same sense, I get it. You want to see what's going to be the best team you got because Kolarov isn't a bad player. It's just trying to figure out what's going to be the best lineup going forward. You want to see your different midfields. You want to see your different back lines. You want to see your different wing backs. cool. The only person that's really solidified in this lineup right now, if you're asking me, is probably Lukaku, Hakimi, Devrat. Those are the only three that have.
No Bastoni?
Oh, and Barella.
Barella, Bastoni, maybe. I would put Bastoni as almost a tattoo at the moment.
So the reason why I didn't put Bastoni in there was because of the fact that Kolarov has been starting in his spot. So
Right.
the fact that Kolarov
Yeah,
is
I guess
starting
so.
in his spot, that means that Conte is looking at you, Bastoni, like, can this man do your job better or just as good? Obviously, we all see it's not working, so he's got to do what he's got to do. But Conte has to experiment and see what he's getting for the rest of the season. He's
I guess
got to
so.
experiment and figure shit out because he really didn't have a preseason. Just being
If he wants to
realistic, he
experiment,
didn't.
if he wants to experiment, Ranocchia as a striker is a very good idea at this point.
Well, he was
At
more
this
dangerous
point-
than Lautaro last game.
Oh my
so.
God, Lautaro! If Lukaku's on the field, he's fucking lost because Lukaku, at least he has an idea. His idea, flick to Lukaku no matter how many times he gives it away.
I read this today from someone, and it's the first time I thought about it. Someone dropped this quote in a chat. He goes, "Oi, boys, do you reckon Lautaro's just made to look 3 times better when he plays next to Lukaku in this system than he is as an actual player?" And I'm like, oh, shit, don't say that. Don't say way too uncomfortably true.
Yeah.
So
I
I
don't know.
don't think he's a bad player. I think he's going through a bad moment. A lot of players go through bad spells and stuff. I just think that right now he has his head in the wrong location. He's thinking about his contract and his renewal, and he's probably still pissed off that he's not in Barcelona. And remember, I was the one sitting there saying, "Fuck it, sell him to Barcelona. Let's get that 80 mil." Because they're gonna ruin him. Because
Both of us said it.
is really, Lautaro is not really as good as advertised. So you're gonna get what you want. If we buy him at 20 mil, then we can flip him at 80. That's 4 times the come up. So why not?
Because
Yeah.
watch him play, and there's so much that could be good about his game. But like I said before, he's young. He needs time. It's over. It's
Yeah.
over at that point.
We need to talk a little bit about our opponent. I tuned in to watch them over the weekend, and unless I'm high or something, what the hell's Lucas Vasquez doing playing right back? Wasn't he a winger when I signed him on FIFA like 3 years ago? Yeah, that face, Mario. That was my face. Like, are they lining up with him? Yeah, that one, Rivas. Like, they're lining up on the weekend. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Like, Lucas Vasquez, what the hell? Who's playing him at right back? Subbed out 5 minutes into the second half for an actual right back, which is Ferland Mendy. But Rivas, I'll start with you. Where do you see the threats mostly coming from for Madrid? They will most likely have Sergio Ramos back, which means they are 50% more motivated than usual. Without him, bro, they are weak. Really weak. I've seen Marcelo play this season. Kolarov just might be a better defender than Marcelo this season, bro. That's really bad. Like Mario, he is horrendous at the back, bro. That guy is a permanent left wing forward for Real Madrid.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Ramos to me is overrated as fuck, dude. He's just so clumsy. Like, I see him getting a red. Like, just being realistic, he's clumsy as fuck. So, like, asking me about Ramos is the wrong person.
Fair enough.
I feel more of a threat from Benzema. Benzema's nice.
Obviously, Benzema, Hazard, Vinicius, Isco, Rodrigo, Toni Kroos. These are the only threats.
I'm not even looking at Hazard because he's gonna run down the field and he's gonna fucking pull a hamstring. He's gonna get hurt somehow. When the fuck isn't he hurt? Like, yo, you want to talk about Sensi having an injury issue? Hazard has been worse. At least Sensi played 3 months last season.
Yeah. He missed a whole year, didn't he, Hazard? A whole 12 months almost.
I forgot about
a whole year and some change. Like,
when I was watching their highlights on the weekend and he scored a goal, I'm like, nice. And then the commentator goes, Eden Hazard with his second goal for Madrid. I'm like, what? What? Second goal? Far out. He moved from Chelsea 2 years ago almost.
That was his 3rd game for Madrid. Like,
I forgot they signed him. That's how bad it is.
Yo, like, he's been hurt almost his whole Madrid career. So Hazard, I'm not even worried about. Again,
I agree, bro. Benzema, since Ronaldo left that team, Benzema has showed just how underrated his striking career has been, man. Like, those numbers joke like.
I wish we signed him when he was on the
Remember
bench
we said
for
that
Ronaldo. I
Mario,
said
remember
sign
when we said that
Benzema.
shit?
I said sign Benzema. They said, who's going to sign instead of Icardi? Who's barely got it? I said Benzema, you stupid
Hey,
fucking
what'd you
bitch.
say? Whose name did you just say? Who? Does he still exist, bro?
Man, I haven't seen that,
That
guy play.
man's on the bench in Paris. Icardi. Does he still play?
Bro, Moise Kean benched his ass with 4 goals in 2 games, bro. Moise Kean has benched his ass. But that's a discussion for another time. Yeah, I would agree. Benzema would definitely be the main threat. And if our defense is going to fall asleep, you can bank on him being the one to pick up the shit off the floor and put it in the bin properly. That's for damn sure. All right, time for the all-important, all-embarrassing ending. Mario, unlucky. You first. Prediction, please.
Fuck. 1-0 Real Madrid.
1-0 Real Madrid. I'm guessing it's a Benzema goal. It's a penalty, isn't it? We're going to give away a penalty in the 68th to 78th minute.
I don't even think it's a penalty. I think it's a mental lapse.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stupid shit.
Prediction.
2-2.
2-2. Who scores?
Let's say Lautaro scores. And
Actually, who'll score in the 3rd minute?
Lautaro and Eriksson.
That would be nice. That would be real confidence boosting. Like, if there's one team and one goal you can score to turn your season around, you can do it against Madrid in a couple of days. So that would be nice. I think we will score. I like 2-2, but I'm going to go 1-1 just as the default draw. I actually think we grab a goal from a set piece. I think when we're chasing the game, set pieces are our bread and butter. We pack the box really, really hard, and we do have more players than not looking for the back of the net. Our defenders look for the back of the net. Even if our defenders are injured and we've got Ranocchia, he's looking for the back of the net. So I think De Vrij or Bastoni comes in with a header. Maybe Vidal grabs a goal. I'd love to see Vidal grab a goal.
I love that.
He's been
that.
oozing for it, man. Like, I was out of my seat in that last header against Parma. He would have brought the house down if he scored that one, bro. But, oh, well, thoughts for another time. I'm pretty happy with that. Any last comments from the boys before our biggest match of the season, even though it doesn't really feel like our biggest match of the season?
Well, Madrid's just got issues going on left and right, so I wouldn't be surprised if we upset them because look what Shakhtar did to them and then what Borussia did to them. So if we do manage to pull something off, I wouldn't doubt it. I'm also gonna sit there and say everybody needs to stop hitting the fucking panic button. We're 6 games in. Like there's what season was it when Juve was in the same situation? They're in like they won Scudetto. So it's not how you start it, it's how you finish the race. Keep that in mind. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever to fire Conte, who's making $12 million a year with his whole coaching staff, when you still got Spalletti on the payroll, and then you're gonna have to get another coach that you guys are gonna ask to be sacked 3 games later. So
can't happen.
Use this.
All right, good little parting advice for all Inter fans going into the next game and the rest of the season. Thank you, Christian Rivas, and thank you as always, Mario Gagliano. Ciao ragazzi, forza Inter worldwide.